this to you guys. Hit that subscribe button, like it, and share. The reason why I want you guys to hit that, to subscribe and make sure that bell is clicked, because we're going to be doing this all year long. And on top of that, once we hit 10,000 orders shipped, I'm going to be giving away tackle boxes. I'm going to be giving away rods. I'm going to be giving away reels. I'm going to be giving away bags of plastics. I'm going to be giving away diesel bill hooks. Make sure you're signed up for it. Now, when I say signed up, that means you're a subscriber. Okay, we're going to go through the algorithm. We're going to pick several. I'm just not going to do 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. I may do 10. So just by hitting that subscribe button, you automatically qualify. That's our walking trail. You can see the asphalt. People walk here every morning. But when it's cold, that's where I'm headed, back there. I'm all the way at the back side of the lake. When it's cold, guys, ain't nobody out there. It's 45 degrees out this morning. Yesterday we were 82. This morning we're 45. I know when I film at the back, this is going to be my threequel. And I know the sun's in your eyes. Let me move my finger out in front of the camera. But this go around, I'm going to be happy to see the sun. I got my Scully on right now and my hoodie because it's cold, man. We are in the first day of April Fool's Day. But listen, ain't nothing fooling about these big old girls with these big hips back here. I'm getting ready to jump on them again. Thank you guys so much for the love and support, man, that you guys have shown me over 11 years. Let me tell you this. When I started this, I was 40 years old. To give you guys a quick backstory, I had a couple of 3 old heads. Matter of fact, one of them lived right there. He's now passed. And they were asking me, Cam, how are you catching crappie all year round? And I would record how I'm catching them. This was before my first video. And I would take my phone to their house and let them see me doing it. Well, a couple of more kept asking me. And as opposed to me taking my phone around to each one of their houses, I posted one video on YouTube 11 years ago. 11 years ago. I was 40. And I didn't know that one video that other people were going to be viewing that video as well. I just gave them the URL, sent them an email, and that one video, like 30 days later, was like 80,000 views. And I just did it on a whim, just for these old school cats. Now I'm old school, right? Funny how time flies. But listen, we're going to get ready to pull in here, guys. I just want to give you a quick backstory on how I started my channel. It was by error. Strictly by error. It wasn't like I just, sat down and wrote out a business plan or anything like that. I didn't do that. Come on, y'all, don't act brand new on my channel. You know I don't do stuff like that. That's too difficult for Cam. All I do, man, is just get out here on this water and do what I do. Try to make it jump. Let's see if we can catch anything. We got blue skies. Last recording we had cloudy skies. Let's see if this is gonna make a difference. One other thing I want to mention to you guys before I get ready to set up my long rods. We're spider rigging today with our 9 and 10 footers. We got minnows, live minnows. When I drop this marker in the water, the last go around, they're up there spawning, and they were hitting the string. They were moving the marker constantly. You can see the marker jumping. That's how crazy it is with them spawning. Them big girls up there. We're back at the back. Let's see if we can film the threequel. The big boys are back in town. I got my polarized shades on. I know the sun's going to be in my eyes, but hey, that's part of it. That's what you sign up for. Let me get set up, guys. Get yourself a cup of coffee, man. Just sit back and just relax and watch. Okay? Anything that you see that you need, like those diesel bill hooks. Oh, I got to tell you this. We made 4,000 diesel bill hooks, so we're caught up. You need some diesel bill hooks? We melted our own ingots, which is the lead. We powder coated them. And they're ready to come to you. So when you place your order, guys, I made them. Okay? So go ahead and pick them up. They're super sharp. We have the sharpest crappie hook in the world. Once you use them one time, you ain't gonna be able to go back to that big box store. Oh, also, I want to tell you guys, when you're watching this video up in the corner, you're going to see the comparison of our diesel bill hook versus that little boy hook that we grew up on. I'm not knocking that. We all grew up on it, but guys, technology has changed. Okay, so these hooks we got now, fire, nothing but fire. let's get set up. Let's get in there and do it. Look at that driftwood right there. All right. We're back here in the back. You're going to get a good view. We're going to be right in that little hole over here. Let me see if I can turn you. I'm probably about 12 yards from the bank. All right, so if you're a bank fisherman, this is easy fishing for you. All you got to do is kind of figure out where they're located. Okay? And there's another way you can do this style of fishing with a bobber and a hook and a minnow. Okay? So we got a little bit of a swirl wind going on, northeast wind. So it's going to kind of, push us around a little bit. But from my previous segments, you guys know what I'm doing. This ain't no secret. The bite is relaxed. Not one of those rush videos. It's just easy fishing. And we're going to see if we can find that spot again. See how the wind is kind of swirling? It's turning the boat. But we're cool with that. We signed up for that. Look at that. See them jumping? That's where we're going. That's exactly where we're headed. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let me turn the boat. They just gave their position away. That's exactly where we were headed. Right now I'm in 6 feet of water. Where that fish just jumped at is about 4 feet. And I'm gonna put this paddle back on because I'm gonna use the motor again. Here we go. 5 feet. The big males are mating. And listen, you guys saw my video before this one. This is the threequart. If you go back, you punch in the big boy Cam's Crappie hole, the big boys are back in town. You'll be able to see all of them. Okay, one of the blackest crappie I've ever caught was the video before this one. I'm in 5 feet, 4 feet of water now. 4 feet of water. I kind of got an idea as to where they are. Only an idea now, but the depth finder will show me exactly where we need to be. Also, you're going to see, because of the rocks, the big riprap, you're going to see the poles getting hung. When I see that, that lets me know we're right on top of it. Oh, let me tell you guys this also. I had to cut and retie. Every episode when I come back here and I battle these big fish back here, I have to cut and retie and put on brand new hooks every single time. Every single time. Because you want to make sure that nothing dulls your hook. When your hook bumps up against rocks or sticks or logs, that dulls your hook. You don't want that hook dull. Okay, that can be the difference in you catching that 15, 16, 17-inch crappie or it staying in the water. I'm going to throw out a marker just so we'll know where it is. Here we go. Yaannk! Here we go. Oh my God, it's a big crappie. God almighty, it's a big crappie. God almighty, God. Guys, these crappie are freaking huge. Look at this big girl. Come here. Guys, this is one that needs to go on the wall. Oh my goodness. We're finished. We're finished for the day. We're finished. Look, I got spit coming all out of my mouth. Let me back out a little bit. Look, when I said that, I had a whole bunch of spit coming out of my mouth. Oh my goodness, guys, oh man. Oh wow. I don't even know what to say to you guys. I don't even know what to say to you guys. Look at this. Let me pull her out. Oh man, this is probably the biggest crappie I've caught this year. Ain't no two ways about it. Oh man, oh my goodness, I can't even hold her. Man, she hurt my thumb. This is a big crappie. Come here, big girl, come here. Look at this. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Guys, look at this big crappie. Let me turn around and show it to you. Look at that diesel built hook. This is a big crappie. What is this? 18 and a half? 18 and a half? And there is no way a crappie, as long as I've been doing, look at that diesel built hook. That's off that cloud white. Let me turn around so you guys can see it. Let me turn around. Technically, we're finished for the day. Technically, we're finished for the day. Let me back you up. Let me back you up. I'm gonna back you up as far as I can. Look at this. Look at this big girl. Look at that mouth. Look at that mouth. I don't know if I have my tape measure on me. Let me look and see. I'm hoping I have a tape measure on me. Yep, I got it. I got it. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Let me turn you down so you can see real good. Let me turn you down. Okay. Again, you're going to trust those little boy hooks that we grew up off of to a fish like this? Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's see what I got out. I got 17 out. I got 17 out. She is 16 and a quarter. 16 and a quarter. Almost 17 inches. Look at that. This is what having these Yaannk sticks and those diesel built hooks are about. That was a 10-footer. I'm sorry, that was a 10-foot rod. Let's let her go. We don't want to keep her out too long. Let's let her get back in there and do her business. Wow. Yaannk! Okay, now what do you want to do? What do you want to do now? What do you want to do now? You saw how my 10-foot Yaannk sticks work. You saw those diesel built hooks. And whenever I come back here and I battle these rascals, every time I have to put on new hooks and I have to retie. I have to retie. If you got a dull hook on, you might have lost that crappie. Up in the corner, I don't know whether it's going to be a cutaway or wind, but you're going to see those little boy hooks versus our grown man hooks. Okay? Listen, if the crappie are not in the shallows and you're casting and retrieving and that period is over with, pre-spawn, what are you going to do then? You can't use that 6'6" or that 6'2" or that 6 foot and spider rigging. Guys, that's why you need a 10-foot or 9-foot or 12-foot, 13, 14, 15, whatever you use to spider rig, to troll, to vertical jig. You got to up your game a little bit. That's what it's about. We were in that hole probably 10 minutes and that big girl hit. I saw her. As a matter of fact, I was wiping my eyes when I saw that pole jigging up and down. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the poles. That tip is very, very sensitive. Okay, if I'm looking one way and I'm not looking where the fish is biting, I'm looking at this pole over here and I look to my left and that pole is flexing like this, that lets me know I just had a hit. But once you hook, that backbone kicks in and drives that diesel built hook right through that crappie's bone and it's not getting off. You saw it. Okay? Okay, so let me ask you this. You're sitting in the comforts of your own home watching the video. What do you want to do? You want to go back up there? You want to get another one? Because we've done what we came to do. That's it. That's it. Technically, I should go ahead and do a cutaway. Let me show you the hook. I just replaced this one from that Grape and went with the cloud white. Let me show you that hook. That's that diesel built hook. You saw it in the roof of her mouth. That's the exact hook. Look at that bend in that hook. Crazy. And look, it does not discriminate. If you're looking for a hook to apologize, if you're looking for a hook, don't use this hook. This is the sharpest hook in the world, and we custom make them for you guys when you order. Look at that. I'm having a hard time keeping up with orders. So if you need it, you better get it. Let's go. You want to go back up and get one more? All right, let's do that. I don't know how long I'm going to do it, but we're just going to go up there. 16 and a quarter. 16 and a quarter. 16 and a quarter. The largest one I've caught out of here was 19 and a quarter. Big crappie. Big crappie. All right, so while we're on the outside, see, I'm right down from the market. Look, I'm in 11 feet of water. That's where we don't want to be. So that's why I have the depth finder, not to find the fish. I know where the fish are located. Back up a little bit. Good thing we had our tape measure. Let's put it back in our Cam's Crappie Hole tackle box, backpack tackle box. Everything I need, man, is in my backpack tackle box. If you're in the market for a backpack tackle box, come see me. Listen, if you're struggling catching crappie, come see me. If you're losing crappie, come see me. Come see me. I'm easy to find. One thing for sure, I am not hard to find, Jack. Come see me. Just go to camcrappiehole.com. I'm gonna check my hooks while I'm out here. I'm gonna check all my hooks while I'm out here. 5 feet. Look at this. Look. Yank! Time we got back up here. Time we got back up here. Look at this. Off of the cloud white again. We didn't even get to the marker. Look at this 12. Look at that 12-inch crappie. Time we got to the marker again. The cloud white. Look at where that hook set is. Now this is a perfect eating size crappie. We would take this one home with us, but we're not. Perfect eating size crappie. That's a 12-inch crappie. 12-inch crappie. Time we even pulled up. Look how beautiful that crappie is. You can see the green, the blues. Some places they call these specks down in Florida. Some places call it paper mouth. Some places call them calico bass. Some places call them white perch. Sac-a-lait, Louisiana. This is a black crappie. This is not a white crappie. If this was a white crappie, it'd have vertical bars going down this way. Okay? White crappie are generally more elongated. Okay? So white crappie populate faster than black crappie do. All right? But between the two, allegedly the black crappie is the trophy between the two. All right? Let's let this one go. Boy, now that would be a perfect size to keep. All we do is catch crappie. Mama, there goes that man with those diesel-built hooks. I do a lot of things, baby, but changing ain't one of them. I can't hear you. You want to get back up there? You want to get another one? Is that what you guys want to do? You want to get back up there and get another one? I thought we were finished. Man, that's off the same hook, that white. I just replaced it and retied last night. Now imagine if you didn't retie. You follow what I'm saying, guys? You got to up your game, man. Don't think like you when you were growing up as a kid. You're using that same hook, using the same knot, dude. You got to change. You have to retie that hook. You have to retie, because you never know when you're gonna hook that big girl or that big boy. Okay, you never know, and by the time you hook up with it, it's too late. Pow! Snap. Oh, let me mention this to you while I got you here. We got a little break. On my boat, there's no $3,000-$4,000 piece of electronics. Matter of fact, the boat didn't even cost me that much. And if you need a boat, you need one, used or brand new, I can ship it directly to your house. All you gotta do is go by the website and take a look. I can ship it to you fully loaded. Rods, reels, hooks, diesel-built hooks, kits, 10-footers, 9-footers. I got a package A and I got package B, whichever one that you want. And on top of that, you can even buy, I have a few boats that are used. Okay? I have a few boats that are used. They start at around $1,000. And you pay for the shipping. See 'em? Look at them. They're just jumping all around. They're laughing at Cam. Cam, you can't catch her. Here it is. Yank! I knew we were looking for that spot. Look at that. Yank! Where's my net? We're not even ready. Look, I got the pole between my legs, guys. That's how much confidence I have in that diesel-built hook. Look at that. Come in here. Perfect eating size crappie. We found our spot. We definitely found our spot. That's what we were looking for. You remember they were just jumping? That's what we were looking for. That's what we were looking for. Guys, this is a great way to end this segment. Great way to end this segment. I want to say thank you guys so much for the love and support. This is off the hot pink. This is off the hot pink. Let's take a look. Come on, I'm trying to be careful of that hook. I do not want none of that hook. 12-inch crappie. 12-inch crappie. They're biting today. They are biting today. They are biting today. Nice, beautiful crappie. Healthy, very healthy. Very healthy crappie. That's what we came here to do, guys. Listen, let me put this net back. Make sure I got you guys still on me. Let me make sure. Yep, we're still running. Let's push it back. Okay, there we go. We're going to release this rascal too. This is what I look for all year round, this size crappie. Okay, perfect eating size crappie. Guys, everything what you see in this video right below in the hyperlink is where you can pick it up. We have 2 stores. I got camscrappiehole.com and I also have Cam's Crappie Combos starting to come out a little bit. Okay, I got 2 stores. In our main store, camscrappiehole.com, we have 2,200 products. We have the largest e-commerce crappie store in the world. In our overflow store, Cam's Crappie Combos, if you need a rod to go with your favorite reel, or if you need a reel to go with your favorite rod, you can buy things separately over there. Everything in Cam's Crappie Combos, our second store, everything in that store ships free. Remember, $45 or more gets you free shipping. And listen, you can sit right there in the comforts of your own home and you can pick out what you need and you can read, do all of your due diligence right there, because the description on every item is listed below. And let me tell you this, we have been shipping now for 11 years. 11 years we've been shipping. And I want to say this to you guys. Hit that subscribe button, like it, and share. The reason why I want you guys to hit that, to subscribe and make sure that bell is clicked, because we're going to be doing this all year long. And on top of that, once we hit 10,000 orders shipped, I'm going to be giving away tackle boxes. I'm going to be giving away rods. I'm going to be giving away reels. I'm going to be giving away bags of plastics. I'm going to be giving away diesel bill hooks. Because if you are that 10,000 customer, you want to make sure that you're in the group. Make sure you're signed up for it. Now, when I say signed up, that means you're a subscriber. Okay, we're going to go through the algorithm. We're going to pick several. I mean, it's not going to do 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. I may do 10. So just by hitting that subscribe button, you automatically qualify. This is your boy Cam for Cam's Crappie Hole. I'm gonna pick up this marker. We're getting ready to head in and get us some coffee. Till next time, keep those hooks wet, keep those lines tight, yank, and we'll see you on the next turn. How to port from between the 2 largest e-commerce crappie and panfish stores in the world, okay? Without having to put in your URL and do all that stuff. Okay, you see that red banner down at the bottom? It's either at the top or it's either at the bottom. Okay, right now I'm on camscrappiehole.com. You can see the slideshow going on. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 things: how to port between both of our stores with just one click of a button. Then I'm going to show you how to sign up for our email list, which is very, very simple, and all this stuff is free. Okay, so again, I'm on camscrappiehole.com right now. Right, you see that red banner right there? All you got to do is just click it. When you click that red banner, look, I'm at Cam's Crappie Combos. On Cam's Crappie Combos, if you want a pole just for your favorite for your favorite reel, or you need a reel for your favorite rod, okay, you just pop right over to Cam's Crappie Combos, okay? We have more selection of kits in Cam's Crappie Combos as well. Look, there's that red banner again. You see that? Okay, so to click back to camscrappiehole.com, look, click that red banner. Boom, you're right back at camscrappiehole.com. Okay, now, to sign up for our email list, we send out discount codes that are time sensitive. We send them out
probably 2 or 3 times a week. So it's free. It's worth your while to go into our store and just put in your email address and just punch enter. Okay, camscrappyhole.com. The same thing applies to Cam's Crappie Combos. Go all the way down to the bottom. When the store opens up, you see that? This is just the first page. Right there, right above that last video, you'll see this right here. Let me see if I can put it up there. All you have to do is, it says sign up for our mailing list. Just put in your email address and then press that red block. Boom, that's all you have to do. Okay, for Cam's Crappie Combos, look. Let's go back to Cam's Crappie Combos. There's that red banner at the top again, right? You see that? Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Look. All the way down to the bottom, and it says subscribe to our mailing list. All you have to do, guys, put in your email address right there in the yellow and hit subscribe.